South African government has proposed to start taxing digital products and services that have so far evaded tax. Beyond the sales of apps and music online, the regulations also aim to tax online gaming services, including gambling. This means that South Africans who buy ebooks may have to pay VAT on that purchase. Well, joining us in studio today, we've got Graeme Gilfilan to tell us more on how this will affect the economy as well as business affairs. Graeme, welcome. Good to have you on the program.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, I mean, this may come as a surprise to a lot of people. I know this was announced a little bit earlier in January this year, but I mean,
actually last year.
Oh, was it announced last year? Okay, so this is not something new.
No, not at all.
It's something. Okay, tell me what you interpret it to mean. Is it a good thing?
Yes, it's a very good thing.
It's a very good thing.
Absolutely. What's happening at the moment? You buy an ebook. Please don't buy an ebook of a South African author, because the royalties don't come back.
Yeah.
No. Buy an ebook. The money leaves. The Reserve Bank says thank you. Leave the money. Now, is there a job on the sale?
Yeah.
Does consumer democracy allow us to kill our economy? We are not even paying the money to eBay.
Yeah.
If it's iTunes, we're paying the money to a tax haven called Luxembourg while they operate from Abu Dhabi. So, since when is not paying tax okay? In which life, which school, which hospital, which policeman, which teacher has a job if we don't pay tax?
Yeah.
So this issue of not paying tax on consumer goods is out. It's hurt our economy terribly.
It's hurting our economy, but how can you enforce something like this? I imagine it's very, very difficult.
No.
Not difficult?
Well,
how do you enforce it?
Imagine this. How does a cell phone company enforce every second of time used? Technology. Yeah,
Okay.
not a problem. So there's a payment that has to happen. The payment must go through the bank. The payment's electronic. It's measured. It's tracked. If it's coming from a phone, it's probably got a GPS next to it as well. So it's not like we can't keep track of this. Secondly, most importantly, the government's bringing in what's called a place of supply rule. And the place of supply rule essentially means that this is really targeted at the foreign e-sellers who are killing South African jobs, killing South African businesses, because what do they contribute to the economy? You go to Exclusive Books, you buy a book.
Yeah.
There's a job there. There's many jobs in there. Go to eBay and buy a book. What contribution do you make to the South African economy? I mean, you satisfy yourself. Oh, I'm a consumer. I've got some, I bought something. It's me. But at the end of the day, if your brother, your sister, your cousin is looking for a job and can't find a job, just think about your convenience of your iPhone. The truth of the matter is that this has been hurting our country terribly, and it is not just a tax issue. Imagine all the South African authors, musicians, software programmers. How do they get their money back?
Yeah.
How do you get your money back from iTunes, who's operating from a tax haven? And
It's not my choice, though. If I want to buy an app on iTunes, it's not
you can
my
buy
choice.
it, but you pay the price.
And it's not. I'm not worrying whether I'm creating a job or not. It's my right to be able to buy one,
Yes.
already at an inflated price because I have to pay the dollar exchange rate or whatever. But the reality is it's my right in order to do so.
Sure.
And that's the way the world is going. Everything is online, and perhaps we as a South African market are not satisfying that need yet. I'm not able to buy online in South Africa what I'm able to buy overseas online.
Well, you're correct. We are a small economy.
Yeah.
We're an economy in development. There are a few of us that have got everything we need. Most of us haven't got. We're struggling to get basics. So in truth, the right is not impinged. You just pay the price. What's the problem?
Yeah.
What is the problem if you have the money to pay the price? It's funny how, it's the richest people in our country who've got the biggest problem with paying tax. What's the problem? If you've got money, and it does matter that your child or your cousin gets a job or not, why not? Yeah. The truth of the matter is, sorry, Leanne, is that we can't live in an unregulated environment anymore.
Yeah, so everything needs to be regulated, is what you're saying.
As far as money is concerned,
yeah,
yes.
as far as that. The government really is hoping for an increase in the economy through this digital taxing. Do you think it will?
Yeah.
Would it have a significant effect?
Massive. I mean, think of how many customers of, say, Mnet are using Netflix or Hulu Plus. And where's the money going? How many South African kids are using Whack Trick?
Yeah.
Which Sunday Times says, walk, very well done. But where's the money going? Not coming to this country. It's not coming to our taxes. And worst of all, no royalties for South Africans are coming back. This is the key issue that perhaps is being missed.
Yeah.
It's not about just tax. If you want to support a South African author or a South African writer, a South African musician, how are they going to get their money?
Yeah. You know, when you are signing up for iTunes and you're buying something, iTunes agreement states that no taxes are actually included in this. Will that also be taxed? Is that something that will
we would
happen?
like iTunes to come to the table, make an office here, pay tax, or not be available.
Sure.
Frankly. What is the difficulty in saying, look, if you want to sell in South Africa, pay tax? Why should a South African supplier, again, a bookstore or a record store, why must they be faced with somebody who doesn't have to pay VAT, who can come in and say to you, of course it's a cheaper price because they're not paying tax? Look, you know, I'm 150%, so is the music industry, so is the film industry, so is many other industries in support of what the government is doing. Because our industries are being killed, stone dead, by this custom idea, look, I can do whatever I want, it's my right, sure, pay the price. Now, at the moment, we're struggling to see money come back to the country. The import-export, South Africa is a 2.1 billion deficit in creative licensing and copyright flows. We export $65 million. We have a trade imbalance which is just out of order. So at the end of the day, look, it's not going to affect the South African consumer. The South African consumers got very concerned about the fact that, oh, the government's getting money, it's going to be taken and misused. The truth of the matter, government needs money.
Yeah.
You know, every time you take your kid to a school and there's a teacher there in a government school, or you've got a policeman that comes to help you.
That's what happens. All right, those are the views of Graeme Gilfilan, who is talking about digital tax. Will it work? So if it's passed, the government anticipates it will come into effect on the 1st of April this year. So you'll have a chance to comment about this. The government believes that the tax in digital downloads will create a growth and increase in the economy as well. All right, we'd love to hear from you. Please talk to us at Morning Live SABC. That's our Twitter handle. You won't be taxed on it right now. Yeah, you can send that one. You can send that one for free. All right, Graeme, thanks for your views. Let's take a break. We'll see you after this.